Hello. Hello. How are you? How are you?
Hey, you're getting better.
How long have you been standing there?
Not long.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can relax. You don't have to pretend to be Nicholas when no one's around.
Sorry. I'm starting to like being Nicholas.
It's best to work from the outside in.
No, I get the salad for it, all right? But it's the rest that I'm not too sure about.
If you get confused, then you can count tines. Okay, sometimes there are 3 tines on the dinner fork, and sometimes there are going to be 4 tines.
Why do I even gotta know about
this? If
this?
you're going to fool Helena into believing that you're Nicholas, you're going to have to carry yourself like a prince. Connor, we might try to stage a private dinner to lure Helena out of hiding. It's going to be the perfect time for her to try something.
She's even alive.
She is.
Look, I know that you really want to believe that, okay?
Okay, what other explanation could there be for an actress to be paid to come to the masquerade party? I mean, she was a perfect double for Helena. I know she's out there. And the sickest part of all this is that she's willing to let Nicholas rot in prison for a murder that never happened, just to keep him away from me.
Sorry for you to talk about it, huh?
Yeah, I just wish he was here.
He will be. We'll find his grandmother, okay? But if I'm gonna do my part, you gotta teach me how to eat this soup.
Oh, Connor. All right, look. It's not a chisel, okay?
All right.
Just, there we go. All right. Yeah, okay. Tip it gently, like that.
Dylan,
And then,
I'm here. Where are you?
That was close. Thanks for the save, Lucky.
Yeah, Dylan here almost blew our entire plan. What were you thinking?
What? You know what? I was trying to say that I don't think that my mom and Helena are working together. She's not the bad guy this time. And I wanted to give her a chance to prove it. She does care about you.
Well, that should have been your first clue that something wasn't right. Lynn's right about his mother. She wouldn't be in this for greed.
We think Tracy's being forced to go along with Helena's plan.
Someone's blackmailing her.
But with what?
We think Helena's threatening to hurt Dylan if Tracy doesn't go along with the plan.
See, apart from money and power, Dylan seems to be the only thing Tracy cares about.
You obviously found some clue.
Well, it turns out that ELQ is not as solvent as everybody thought, and it's actually on the verge of bankruptcy.
Which is why Jax was able to buy the hotel out from under her.
Somebody's been sabotaging the company, and ELQ just received a capital infusion from some mysterious European source.
Helena.
Can you prove it?
Not yet, but we can follow the money.
But that could take a while.
In the meantime, you two are going to have to get up close and personal. I mean, if Helena is involved, or if we can find her and get her involved, she has to believe that Nicholas is out of prison and that he's more in love with Emily than ever.
Right. But is Helena really gonna believe that Connor over here is Nicholas?
If everybody plays their cards correctly, if the display is nice and open, if the two of you can be hot enough for each other that it makes Helena's skin crawl.
My new roommate. I was hoping to get a roommate I could discuss philosophy with. But you seem more like that strong silent type. I heard you got into it with your last roommate. You gonna tell me what the fight was about?
Somebody said something about my wife that I didn't like. Hey, any news?
Yeah, I heard from Luke. He and Sky are following the money trail, as he puts it. So he's convinced that Helena isn't far from here, maybe even in Port Charles. How are you doing here?
How am I doing? I'm bored out of my mind. See these hands? They're for holding guns and tools, not fancy glasses.
Okay, well, I guess that, there you go. Fancy glasses are going to be part of your repertoire for a while.
You just love those $3 words, don't you? Repertoire. Can't you just say like act or something?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound like I was
I'm just
talking
teasing
down.
you. I'm just teasing you. Mary used to tease me like that all the time.
Well, my point is that you're going to have to be really convincing if Helena's going to believe that Nicholas is free and you've taken his place in prison.
Now, ain't that what we're working on?
We're going to have to work harder. You and I are going to have to be comfortable doing everything that Nicholas and I did together.
Everything? Learned how to dance, how to talk, how to make long, boring toast like Nicholas. Learned how to stand, how to walk. I even picked up some manners along the way. What else you want from me?
Okay. You and I need to be more, familiar.
You mean we don't seem like two people who can't keep their hands off each other? Because, you know, I can really work on that.
All right, stop. Right there.
All right, look. Let me tell you something. I didn't need to be here, you know? You wanted me here. Remember? I'm out on a limb for you. So if what all you say about Helena is true, she's a piece of work. And she's gonna take one look at me and realize that I'm not her grandson, and then I'm really gonna be a dead ringer for him, you know what I mean? Now, I did my homework. It's time for you to do yours.
I'm not sure what that means.
When I watched you and Nicholas, the way you look at each other like there ain't nobody else in the room, like you can't keep your hands off each other. So what I'm saying is I'm agreeing with you. If we want Helena to buy this, then we gotta look like we're really in love. When Nicholas walks into a room, you light up, and he falls in love all over again. I see why, though. I mean, you're drop dead beautiful. You're smart. You're loyal. I understand why Nicholas would walk through fire with you. So see, my motivation's down cold. You're the one who's coming up short here.
How?
Well, would you look at me? I don't see love. I mean, you may smile real nice and pretend to tolerate me, but what comes through is just your anger and your mistrust for me.
I don't believe that.
Emily, believe me, I'm the guy on the receiving end of this. You look at me like the guy who stole your bike in the 3rd grade or something.
Okay. Well, then I guess you're right. I'll have to work on it.
Exactly. So let's practice, all right? I don't know. I'll walk away, all right? I'll turn back, and then you greet me like I'm Nicholas. Okay? Hey. No, see, come on. You hesitated. You hesitate. Try again. This time you turn around.
Okay.
Emily, come on. You're forcing your smile
This
here.
is ridiculous. I can't do this. You're not Nicholas.
No, well, if you don't find a way to make me Nicholas, then you may never get the real thing again.
This isn't working.
Will you just do this for me, please? All right. Now look at him. All right? Look at him. Really, really see him. And the way he smiles, all that. You there?
Yeah.
All right. Now put yourself in the picture. And watch him come to you. feel him close enough? Where you can touch him?
Yeah.
And then just let go. Who's that? I searched the whole ship. There's nobody else here. I guess that noise you heard was just creaky deck plates.
Yeah, well, I'm glad about the interruption. Don't ever kiss me like that again.
Emily, you're the one who wants me to be a convincing.
Yeah, I asked you to act like him, to talk like him.
Exactly. I'm supposed to do everything he
You know
does.
what? Save it, Connor. You're not doing this to get Nicholas out of prison. You're trying to get me into bed.
What are you so bent up about? You said, you did, that we needed to act more naturally.
Yeah, and natural for Nicholas is all the things I showed you. How to handle a champagne flute, how to use a salad fork.
And how to act like we're really in love. I do that, and then you flip out.
That kiss wasn't just for practice, Connor. It was like the night at Windermere when you grabbed me and you kissed me, and then the next minute you were taking Nicholas's money and threatening to turn him in.
Emily, if I'm such a lowlife, then why did you look me up in the first place?
I was desperate, Connor. Desperation makes people do crazy things. But you aren't anything like Nicholas. He's honorable, he's decent, he's principled. Everything you aren't.
He's also in prison.
Connor!
If you hit a tear into me again, I'll pass.
Listen, I'm sorry. Okay? You were right about everything. I dragged you all the way back here to Port Charles, and I involved you in this whole scheme to smoke out Helena. And you did everything I said I wanted. I asked you to be just like Nicholas. You did that, including kissing me. And I was wrong to accuse you of ulterior motives.
Apology accepted. What made you change your mind?
I realized that I was angry because I feel guilty.
Why?
When you kissed me, it felt like I was being unfaithful to Nicholas.
Pretending to be your husband ain't easy for me either, you know?
I know.
But you were right about me. I wasn't just acting. When I kissed you and you closed your eyes and you were pretending I was Nicholas. Kind of felt like, you were kissing me. Got a little carried away, I guess.
If this is too difficult for you...
No, it's all right. It's all right. Now just stay focused on freeing Nicholas and do what you ask.
Thanks. So, shall we try again?
All right.
When Nicholas talks to me, he usually touches me. Maybe he puts his hand on my shoulder.
Hello?
It's Alexis.
Hey, I've got some good news. I just heard from Pentonville, and they've granted you conjugal visit.
No prison guards, no interruptions.
That's
just
right.
the two of us.
Yes,
When?
today. In fact, the visits are between 4 and 8, so we have to go.
Okay, let's go.
You can't.
You're saying that I can't go visit my own husband?
It's a bad idea.
It's none of your business.
What if Helena follows you?
Or one of her people will. She's probably having you watched.
If Helena thinks I'm Nicholas, why would she go to Pentonville?
To keep up the scam. Connor, it's gonna look more suspicious if I don't go.
Why even take the risk? I mean, if this plan works, Nicholas could go free, and then you can see him all you
Look,
want.
I'm going, okay? I need to see my husband. He needs to know about the plan, especially if we think that Helena's closing in.
You know what? He may have a point. Maybe we should reconsider. Because if the plan works, Nicholas is going to be released very soon anyway. And if we push this, then Helena's going to find out, and it's going to jeopardize everything, most of all your own life.
Look, I'm not afraid of Helena.
You should be.
Alexis, she's not going to stop me from seeing my husband. Hey, I don't care about the dangers or the risks or anything else. I'm going. Are you coming with me or not?
Intoxicating connection, and I lose track of time. This moment's perfection, your heart beats with mine. I'm on cloud nine. I wanna feel your lips on my lips. I wanna feel your arms around me. Feel your love surround me when we kiss. Ooh, like this. It's addicting, baby, and it drives me crazy every night and every day. And it takes me away.
Luke has it all figured out.
Luke? Well, Luke isn't exactly my biggest advocate,
But
you
he
know.
hates Helena, and he's really good at this kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's got some crazy plan that'll never work. I'm sure he does.
It could work.
What is it?
All we have to do is trick Helena. She's going to come out of hiding. We'll take her to prison to show that your so-called victim is
Emily,
still
what's,
alive.
what's
and
the
then-
plan? The plan.
Okay. Connor now looks exactly like you, as you know.
Tell me you didn't go after him.
He was in Ontario. I'm teaching him to be exactly like you.
You think Connor Bishop can convince Helena that he's me?
Luke suspects that Helena's blackmailing Tracy. So Dylan started this whole rumor
Tracy,
that-
Dylan, how many people are involved in
It's
this?
too many, but I don't think there's any way around it. And so far, it really seems to be working. So
What rumor?
that Connor's serving your time here in Pentonville.
While I'm what? Wandering around in Port Charles? Why would I do
a
that?
masquerade party as you in disguise, and Helena fell for it.
Why?
She hired an actress to attend, who was Helena's exact height, exact build. She was paid $10,000 to go to this party, and an anonymous employer gave her a note and said that I was going to approach her.
But you didn't actually see Helena, right? No. And you won't, because she's dead. It's the plan's too complicated. Too many people know about it.
Look, Luke's good at stuff like this, Nicholas. He's motivated to catch Helena. He's wanted to for years.
What does Connor get out of all this besides unlimited access to you?
Look, Connor feels terrible about what happened.
It's so much he's willing to put his life on the line to trick Helena. I doubt that.
It's the only plan that can work.
No, I don't trust Connor Bishop, and I don't want him anywhere
Well, I don't
near you,
either,
okay?
but what other choice do I have, Nicholas? Do you really want to spend the rest of our marriage in a place like this?
No, I don't. But I don't want you taking crazy chances in the name of false hope. Helena's fall was real. She's dead. She's gone.
I don't believe that
You
anymore.
don't believe it because you don't want to believe it. You're trying to take a shortcut to get me free, Emily, and it's not going to happen.
I want the truth to come out. I want Helena to pay for what she did to you, for what she did to us. All right, this can work. Nicholas, we'll get you out of here. And all this is going to be over.
Time's up, lovebirds.
You can't knock first?
Ooh, you like them a little spunky, do you?
I'll see you soon.
The weather's coming. You might not want to risk the drive back.
I'll be fine.
There's a little motel right up the road.
Nicholas! Nicholas, no! Nicholas!
I just flipped out for no reason.
That guard was behaving inappropriately towards me. He suggested that I go to a motel room with him. He was deliberately provoking my husband.
Is that what happened?
The little lady's upset. And who can blame her being married to that hothead?
You put your arm around me. You are antagonizing Nicholas. Admit it.
I walked in and he jumped me, sir.
Oh, that is not true.
Take him to solitary. Now, walk the lady to her car.
No, stay away!
Okay, I'm not going anywhere with him.
Your husband will be in solitary until further notice.
And you're going to be hearing from the Quartermain attorneys.
There will be no visitors, including you.
Hey, you been waiting long?
No, but is everything okay?
I just got your message. Congrats.
Wait, well, congratulations for what?
Wait, you mean she hadn't told you the good news?
No.
I'm gonna be an uncle.
You're pregnant?
Oh. Here we go. 2 hot teas. For me.
It's decaf, right? Because you know you're not supposed to be drinking caffeine and what you're expecting.
Right.
Look, I know it's got to be hard not having Nicholas here, and yeah, it's not easy being a single mom. But Lucky and I are going to be here to help you, right, Lucky?
Yeah.
Oh, God, Nicholas is going to be so excited.
You know, I just realized I'm supposed to be at the hospital. I'm so sorry, you guys. I will. Bye.
I can't believe I just did that. I mean, Emily, she feels like she's in hell, and I'm just going on and on about. You know, I'm just so excited about it. You know, I mean, Nicholas and Emily have been forced apart, and this baby's
Emily
going to be
isn't
such
pregnant. It's just part of the plan to lure Elaine out of hiding. We're trying to make everybody believe that Emily is carrying Nicholas's baby.
It's obvious you're upset about pregnancy. Do you want to talk about it?
You know, Luke said that we should be careful about talking in public.
No one can hear us. I'm really worried about you.
The truth is that, you know, a baby would be a blessing. Elizabeth, I'd love to be pregnant. You know, and even if Nicholas and I can't raise the baby together, I'd have a piece of him with me every day until he's free. You know, but this plan of Luke's, it's like I'm tempting fate in a bad way or something.
Like you're jinxing yourself for when you really do want to get pregnant?
You know, stranger things have happened. But our lives have been so crazy. Elizabeth and Nicholas is in prison, and we were talking about a life that he and I would create. I mean, that's sacred.
Yeah, but if you go along with Luke's plan now, then Nicholas will be free to have the family you want.
You ready to launch this thing?
Yeah, I just paged my parents.
Have you heard from Luke?
Yeah, he and Sky are set on their end.
Okay, this plan is gonna work.
Yeah, my father is convinced that Helena will believe that you're pregnant with Nicholas's child, and there's no way that she will kill you.
But she won't be able to stay away.
Exactly. Helena will show herself, and that is the game. All right. We're gonna take her in, proving that there's no murder that's been committed. And Nicholas gets released. And we're almost there.
I understand it's necessary, Elizabeth, but I hate lying to my family. I mean, my parents are going to be thrilled about having a grandchild, and grandfather, he's just going to be over the moon, you know?
I know, Em, but the fact that your baby is a cast-iron heir is what's going to make a difference.
Here they come.
Well,
Hi,
everybody.
we got your page.
Yeah, is everything all right?
Yeah, I just need to make an announcement and gather the family at the house. Say in an hour?
Ooh, Em, I have a department review, actually.
And I've got a meeting with the board.
Hey, you know, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Why can't you tell us now?
Because I just need everyone to be there together.
Why does everything always have to be a big secret in this family?
Look, it wouldn't be that difficult to change a few appointments if it is that important, and obviously it is, so we'll be there.
Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Mom.
See you.
Bye.
Your dad raises a good point. Why didn't you just tell him?
It's not the plan.
Yeah, Emily is safer this way. My dad has had any luck with Tracy, and watching Emily's back moves to the top of the priority list.
You guys, I can't lie about having Nicholas's baby.
How many times has Helena threatened to slash her throat?
Luke.
No. I heard that she said she would kill you at all costs.
That's right.
Emily, she means it. It's not a joke. This fake kid would...
I just
and
don't
I
feel right
think that if you and Nicholas had a kid while he was in prison, it'd be the greatest thing that ever happened.
It's okay. I know the truth.
Would you send out a press release?
We can trust Elizabeth.
I just want to help. And I'm really sorry about going on and on about babies at Kelly's.
Listen, it was a natural reaction. Look, you guys, I just don't feel right lying about something that's so important.
Well, Luke thinks we should tell the Quartermaines as soon as possible.
I agree. It's the fastest way to lure Helena out.
I just don't want my family, especially my parents, to invest in this lie, all right?
Em, when Nicholas is out of prison, you can start a family for real.
What if I tell my parents the truth and ask them to play along? Come on.
You're taking too big of a chance with Tracy in the house. Alan and Monica could have a private conversation and blow the whole thing.
Oh, we can trust Alan.
The risk is too great, Sky. I'm telling you, one mistake and you're going to get your pretty little neck slashed from ear to ear.
Dad, that's enough.
Must you be so graphic?
I'm trying to be realistic here, people. The truth is ugly. Do you want this to work or not? Elizabeth, you're a new mother. Fill Emily in on all the gruesome details, on the bloating and the cravings and the backaches and the
Yeah, all right,
anxiety.
well, we get
and
the picture.
sleepless
Come on,
nights.
we're late for the hospital.
Could you be a little harder next time?
This is not a polite game, cowboy. Helena has threatened to murder Emily.
I think the image of Emily getting her throat cut went a little too far.
Well, I don't think it went far enough.
My dad's never been compassionate or have any sympathy. And subtle has not been his specialty.
This is your friend we're trying to save.
That look in your eyes is not about protecting Emily. It's about getting even with Elena. Because Dad's got to always have to be one step ahead. But sooner or later, there's not going to be any more Cassidines to chase. You're finally going to have to face yourself for real. I just hope you can face the good for once.
Lucky! Oh my god. Lucky! Lucky! Who are you? Are you working with Elena? What do you want?
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Listen, please don't hurt me. I'm pregnant.
Yeah, well, you better hope you stay that way. It's the only reason you're still alive, sweetheart.
Whatever Helena's paying you, my parents will pay you double if you let me go.
Quiet.
So sooner or later, Helena's gonna kill me. And this isn't gonna be a kidnapping anymore. You're gonna be an accessory to murder.
You know, one more word, you're gonna be wearing a gag too, okay?
Let me go now, and I'll make sure that no charges are brought against you.
I don't believe that you are in any position to promise anything, my dear. Poor, sweet little child. What am I going to do with you? I don't believe that you are pregnant.
Why would I lie?
Maybe Luke persuaded you to.
Listen, carrying Nicholas's child is sacred to me. I would never let Luke use that in any way.
Tracy lured me to the Quartermaine estate by telling me that you were pregnant. But when I arrived there, Luke was already there. Which means that Luke enlisted Tracy against me. He knows that I couldn't resist the promise of a Cassadine heir.
My child will never have anything to do with you.
You don't have a child. Luke was trying to give me an incentive not to hurt you, but now I realize the truth. There's no reason for you to live.
Please, if you love Nicholas, then you can't kill
Never
his wife.
question my love for Nicholas.
Well, then accept the truth, because like it or not, Nicholas loves me.
Oh, I'm sure he loves you. He will mourn your passing. And I promise I will do everything I can to find your killer.
Of course. You're gonna blame this on someone else.
Oh, you still have no idea who you're dealing with, do you?
Look, I am carrying your grandchild. You kill me, and you're gonna lose your chance of rebuilding the Cassadine dynasty.
Oh, please, now have some dignity. I know you're not with child.
Well, how can you be sure? You know, it's still very early on in the pregnancy. So what if you're wrong? Just this one time.
Oh, I've never been wrong. Any last words?
Just tell Nicholas. Just go to hell.
I was just there on vacation. Terrible climate.
Not here.
Why not?
Dead quartermains aren't good for biz here at Jake's, sweetheart. Put it down.
Jake's?
Coleman? Brilliant. Brilliant. Now she's identified you as my accomplice.
Kill her.
No, it didn't have to be this way, Emily. No, I gave you every opportunity to go away on your own.
Not here. I still don't want her killed in here. It's too risky.
All right, all right. Where do you want to take her?
All right, look, I know a place in the woods. I'm gonna untie her. You go have the driver bring the car around back.
All right, make it quick.
Well, let's go. Let's do it. It's about time you got loose. I could have made it any easier for you.
Can you help me escape?
Kidnapping's one thing. I never signed on for murder, okay? Now here, take this and get out of here.
Thank you.
All right, wait, I need you to hit me.
What?
Here, as hard as you can. Just do it. Go.
Okay, it's gonna be my pleasure. Lucky! No!
Sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone so soon. I heard voices. I figured Helena found me. I don't know.
Yeah, well, the plan fell apart. She realized that I wasn't pregnant. She tried to kill me.
I'm gonna have to hide out here until we find Helena.
Does she know that Nicholas is still in Pentonville and I'm here trying to be him?
That's the one advantage we have left. She's not sure who's who.
And for now.
That's why Emily's gonna stay here with you.
But what if she tracks us down?
She's not gonna kill a man she believes is her grandson. You should be able to protect Emily.
It'd be a lot easier if I had your gun.
I need my gun more than you do.
Come on, you can go out and buy a new one. Give me a gun.
As soon as Helena finds out Emily's missing, she'll probably come after me.
Well, what if she finds me and Emily first?
That's unlikely.
What's the matter, Lucky? After all I've done to help your brother, you still don't trust me? Come on.
Listen, my dad is on Helena's trail, so hopefully you won't have to hide out here very long.
I'll be fine. All I care about is proving that Helena's alive so that Nicholas can go free.
Okay, we better get going.
All right. I'll see you soon.
All right. It's eerie how much kind of looks like Nicholas, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Sometimes for just a second, I forget, and I think he is Nicholas. I know.
And do you think you're going to be okay being here alone with him?
No, you know, he's been great. You know, even risking his life to free Nicholas.
Yeah, but still, there's just something unpredictable about the guy, you know?
Lucky says that I'm safer with Connor than on my own, and he's right. So don't worry, okay? I'm gonna be fine.
Okay, just be careful.
I will.
Hey, listen. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to visit again. I just don't want to take a chance on Helena following me.
Watch your step. Lucky, don't underestimate Helena.
Believe me, I won't.
Alone at last.
Yeah, didn't really bring that much, so I feel bad about taking the bed, though.
No, couch is fine. It's better than places I slept when I was in Iraq, that's for sure.
What's wrong with that?
Huh? Oh, I'm just doing some repairs to pass the time, you know. But I tell you, whoever owns this place is gonna come home to a house full of refinished furniture.
Looks like you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Nice to know at least one of my talents impresses you.
Oh, a lot more than one. You want some water?
Yeah. A lot more than one, huh? Well, how about telling me another?
Oh, gosh. Well, let's see. You have a definite flair for impersonation, and you obviously know how to. Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Nothing like a little bit of water to get the day started, you know?
Yeah.
It's all right. What?
I'm sorry. It's just yeah, I haven't seen you with your tattoos before. It's uncanny how much you look like Nicholas.
That's the idea, right? Could you give me a hand here?
Yeah, sure.
Just hold it like this.
What?
Right? Yeah. Can you reach that screwdriver?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you. There we go. I'm sorry I freaked you out earlier. I thought you knew about the tattoos.
Couldn't pass for Nicholas without him, right?
Still threw you a little bit, though, huh?
Yeah, a little. I assume once Nicholas is free, you're gonna have him removed.
I don't know. I'm getting used to him, you know? I think I kind of like him.
She's never had tattoos before.
True. But it's like anything new. At first, you feel a little weird, and then you get comfortable with it, you know? It's like changing my hair, the way I speak, or drinking wine instead of beer. I'm into it. I mean, sometimes I actually feel like I am Nicholas.
You're not.
Look, I've given up a lot to help that guy, you know?
But you're really not like him in any way.
Whatever you say.
Hey, listen, I didn't mean to insult you.
I'm not insulted. You're just stating the fact. I'm not Nicholas Cassidy. There you go.
But you are trying to help, and I owe you a lot. In fact, I think it's time I started showing you more gratitude.
What'd you have in mind?
Well, wait until you taste them. They're from a special secret recipe.
I would think a girl like you wouldn't even know what the inside of a kitchen looked like.
Well, the rest of my family was forbidden to enter the kitchen, but Cook always made an exception for me. When I was in high school, I used to spend hours in the kitchen learning how to cook and bake, and these chocolate chip cookies are my specialty.
Well, then I guess I better try one, huh?
I wouldn't want to force you.
I'm supposed to be practicing good manners by now, right?
Right?
Okay. Wow, these are great. I'll just put the plate over here and be polite and finish the rest of them later. What?
You got chocolate all over your face.
Is it gone?
Almost.
Get it off.
Right there.
Get it over here?
No. What? What are you doing?
But I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing.
Okay, the only reason that I kissed you was to fool Helena.
You sure about that?
Well, of course, I am sure. I have no romantic interest in you whatsoever.
Oh, come on. You throw water on me to get my shirt off, bake me cookies, and then wipe chocolate off my face.
That water was an accident.
An accident? What was the rest of it? You were just showing your gratitude?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? I think you're just feeling guilty because she was coming on to me.
Get this straight. I am not attracted to you. If I sent you mixed messages, and I'm sorry, that was not my intention. But I am married, all right? I love Nicholas, and only him.
Well, then you should keep your hands to yourself.
No problem. Unfortunately, we're stuck here together, so I'm gonna keep my distance.
I got you.